Hello, welcome to day 20 of 120 days of integration, reconnection with the self. So yes, day 20, and what I realised today is that I've become very distracted, actually. Yes, and when I say distracted, I mean distracted from this process. And there's just so much going on in other parts of my life that I have been really focusing on that in the last little while, probably, only the last couple of days. But I realised that that takes away a bit of discipline, right, and a bit of structure. And, I'm still getting the bookend of the structure at the start and the finish of the day, the bed and the dishes and stuff. But I haven't really built on it. And I just find that that I'm being distracted either through my work, and I am okay with that because I get paid to do what I do, but also through my phone and just finding a reason to be on it. And that's not the goal. That's not the intention. In fact, it's in contradiction to the intention, which was to very much reduce the amount of time on the phone and get back into focusing on other things, like reading and that sort of stuff. Anyway, so yeah, that's where I'm at. But what have I? What I've been thinking about today? I've been thinking about the ability to say no, and that ability to put boundaries in place. And it's a simple thing, right? It is such a simple thing, but it can be a challenge at times. And I guess especially if you're a people pleaser, or you're a high achiever, because I'll speak for myself, I then tend to find that I put myself in situations that I'm not entirely happy with. And then I grumble and bloody moan about it, which is even worse, right? Because you're just building and resonating that energy, and the best thing to do is just acknowledge it and let it go. So, my goal from tonight is to say no more. And as much as I is using that, that lovely two-word word, which seems really hard to come out of the mouth, it's also putting a process in place that creates a delay and then allowing the ability to say no. Can I get back to you about that? In those sorts of conversations. And I have one in my mind right now where, my reluctance to say no has put me in a situation that, although it's not a major issue, it is out of my way, and it is adding to my time sitting in a car and that sort of thing. Yes. So I'm going to deal with that tomorrow. I think there's definitely a conversation that needs to take place to ensure that my perspective on what the situation is needs to be dealt with. Anyway, that is okay. So, take the time to say no. Take the time to put some boundaries in place. And take the time to realise that that's okay. It's okay to say no. And it's okay to put some bloody boundaries in place with people. And, make sure that things feel okay for you. Anyway, on that note, enjoy your night.